A little bit.
We see
Poppy
kind
ban.
of a reverse,
I think
right?
Poppy
EDG
Silas are
game
really
one on the
broken
blue
champs,
side,
actually.
Triple banned Rookie. Right, he got these
Poppy
three
Silas
mid
are
lane
really
bans
broken bans.
against him. Now opting in for the bottom lane to take away some of the priority there, and that means Rookie might have a bit more agency this time around, Dagda.
Yeah, we might be able to go towards something like the Lissandra, which personally I think is absolutely insane in the current patch. Senna is available if they want to try and go for that for foe to compete Peak God.
Wow, they're missing 3 mid lane bans
I
though.
wouldn't be surprised if they want to try and go towards a jungler here.
Does he first pick?
Just to get him in a good
What do they
matchup.
first pick? Senna. Wow.
Well, Dagda, I mean, either. I'm glad you brought up the Senna, you big-brained man, because Fotic and PP God, they have had some brilliant laning phases. I think some of the best in the world.
They've been really, really impressive. It can
Guys,
still be
stop
a bit
spamming
flippy at
DMs on
times,
me,
but I
man.
think certainly this split, they have been absolutely incredible. And going back towards the semi-clan Kench means they're going to be taking a step back. We won't see a huge amount of pressure from them. I will say, though, you can also go towards
Silas is up, Lissandra's up, Lee Sin Diego up, Renata's down. Nautilus on 3 here is good for EDG.
What the opposition wants to go for the support before you
Nautilus or Mumu on 3.
We're not probably going to see a Yuumi with the Kalista, but you will never know if there is going to be an Enchanter support coming your way.
True, especially with Mako, right? There's a lot of versatility there as well. I think EDG have played with that many different times. Maybe also we see the jungle priority coming through, Dagda. I mean, something like the Viego still open, that they're willing
Okay, here
to
comes Tahm Kench and what?
If they lock in this Nautilus.
Viego?
One of his best champions, of course, but Dagda, look at what this gives V5.
I mean, to be the Tahm Kench could also go towards something like the Lee Sin in the jungle, as he said. I think Karis has been absolutely incredible on that pick. And having that thing that can play around mid lane is going to be spectacular. But honestly, I mean, you could just go towards a Lissandra pick here for Rookie. It seems like on Karis' side of the equation, he's fine leaving the jungle to this next rotation. He's a deep.
Why is chat spamming food? It's their shopping list.
Left open available. So maybe Lissandra is actually what we want to see here from Rookie. And then he can lock up EDG. You already know you're against a short-range composition, so Lissandra gets
Rookie's Talia. Well, it's kind of a flex as well.
One in the first rotation. We get the Talia once again, though.
Yo, what's up?
We had a great game.
XTD Enjoyer.
So we have to see if EDG want to pick a quick
remove XTD. Her chat has become more degen than ever.
Why do you dono called XTD Enjoyer and then write remove XTD?
The Kalista going to struggle with the E. The Nautilus is going to struggle. Scout looks like he's going to go back towards the Corki, which we already saw in game 1 struggled as well. And again, you're kind of seeing that EDG now will be able to pick up a jungler, but no real mid-jungle synergy. So EDG going to be playing a lot heavier around this bottom side of the map to make sure they can have a easier time in game 2 than they had in game 1.
But Dagda, at least they have something in game 2, right? Like at least we get some kind of priority win to the lane. Does that make you happy, feeling a bit more rejuvenated?
I definitely think so, because EDG have looked best when they're able to play their game plan of support Viper, play towards early dragons, try and use that as a snowballing objective. And you can see the Scout is like well practiced on when he needs to pick up the package, at least focusing around these second, third dragons. And if EDG can use Kalista's pressure bot to lean into a first dragon, then
Corki
packages for second, third dragon, that could be their answer to the game plan.
And he'll do it again.
The only problem that we're going to see is Rookie having control over this mid lane.
Yeah, they're going to pick Gnar here on 4. I mean, they banned Gwen GP.
Okay, well, look,
Gnar is free.
As you said, you know, the jungle pairing
for both sides
here at the very least, and we're not banning any away. It is still about that top lane with the GP, the Gwen. Okay, it makes sense against Rich. Flandre's Vladimir just will not be let through. And for B5, is it going to be a
Trundle ban? Ooh, what is Rich playing?
Trundle goes through. It is a jungle takeaway.
Ornn Lee Sin. Actually, they're probably going to Ornn Xin Zhao. Yeah, I think Xin Zhao. Don't go fucking Vi with Corki. Please don't go Vi with Corki. If you're going to play a jungler there that goes with Corki, you play Volibear. Volibear is way better jungler than fucking Vi. Vi is good with Ahri.
In this scenario, you don't really have to worry about that. You've also got the Tahm Kench that can eat or devour anyone that this light tries to go for. So
Nor blind, because they didn't pick it themselves.
Go towards something like the Xin Zhao, or even maybe something
Tell
like
Riot to add XTD or we will Riot XTD.
Okay, good point.
No.
I think Jedge has been one of the best fighters.
I think Xin Zhao is better, and Ornn Xin Zhao is much better. I don't like the Lee Sin too much.
We are getting towards that.
Okay, now you should last pick. What do you last pick here, actually?
is going to be locking that in. So
A tank
pretty
is good.
standard
Like,
draft
why
pick
it's
from
not
V5.
just
I'll
yeah,
ask you that in
Sejuani,
a
fine.
second. Tag to EDG, quick round it out if you get a moment.
Yeah, I mean EDG going
Crazy that EDG are drafting themselves, losing mid again.
Here because you do have a lane to
Losing top.
here for EDG, so you're setting up for
Bots
strong
dependent on
team fight
mid
with
jungle, I
early
think, but probably
carrying the
Kalista favorite.
Kalista, mid to late game carrying the Corki, and trying to lean on that team fight once more for EDG and play around package timings from Scout. So I think this could work out pretty well for EDG. Again, it's just trying to find those moments where you're not running into Carson Rookie on the bottom side, because Rookie has that ultimate available. PP God going to be able to cut people off. Like, this is where I think V5 are going to just try and outnumber EDG in the bottom side, and then just make towards their own team fight.
Okay, as well, bit of scaling bottom lane too to note. I think Dagda coming into the second game, you know, EDG need a bit of confidence vote. First game draft, you weren't comfortable with it. I'm sure a lot of people weren't. No agency, as you said, was kind of concerning.
All right, Gamba.
Now, you told me Photic has picked up now 7 pentakills on 7 different champions. I have found those champions. 2019 LDL was Kai'Sa. 2019 LDL, Vayne, Cogmore. 2020 LPL Spring on Top Esports, Aphelios. 2022 Spring, now on V5, it was on Zeri. It was on Jinx. He just did it on Kalista. He does not have a pentakill on Senna. Now we've got very many more series to go, but it's just something we need to drop in.
7 pentakills on 7 different champs is pretty nuts.
Cards, and I feel like, you know, Senna's a much harder one to pick up the pentakill, but still possible.
Stream volume a bit higher?
Yeah. But we'll have to see if he can do it. The biggest issue that I'm seeing for V5, though, is Photic PP God going to be in the back foot here on the bottom side. So maybe JJ can try and look for some early plays around the spot side to facilitate turrets, or turret plates to facilitate Viper getting ahead. And we know what Viper is like when he gets a lead. He's absolutely unstoppable. And if at least him looking at this draft, EDG trying to give him the reins to take over from the early stages.
Which is the carry of the team. You know, we talked a lot about Scout versus...
Are you going to watch the F1 race? Yeah, I will, but I'm going to finish streaming. I'm like, I'll watch in like half an hour. Maybe I'll just catch up on the highlights.
But Viper has been the biggest talk of this team for quite a while, and I think Photic is starting to become a big one for V5. So another narrative creates itself here in this series, Dagda, and hopefully Viper gets off the ground. Now, establishing yourself in that lane, getting around the fact that Rookie has mobility, Dagda, remind me again what you want to see from this jungler, from the mid laner and Scout, and how they can do their own little influence on Viper and Mako too.
So the problem for JJ and Scout is that their mid jungle just sucks. And they don't really get to have decent setup, and their damage isn't quite there in the early stages. So I wouldn't be surprised to see Carson Rookie try to play a little bit more heavily through that mid jungle, seeing if you can get Rookie ahead.
F1 co-stream would be sick.
That into the level 6
I would love that.
Get, and then trying to
nice ward on Raptors. We'll see if Vi avoids it.
This bottom side for Viper and Mako.
Well, speaking of,
okay,
it's actually going to get an early start here. Photic
Kalista wins level 1 normally.
So far, but Viper now in close proximity.
He needs a hit.
They're going to get him.
Oh, they're going to get a lot of chunk here.
Mako here is just taking a bit of a beating, and considering that Photic and PP God have a bit of sustain, things are okay to kick off that lane.
Okay, he's just going to sweep it.
Yes, this should be able to push in fairly well here, though Photic getting some really nice raids back and forth, but you do have to be careful of the damage, but this is it. Karsa already trying to move down.
A level 2 gank, but it's going to be spotted out by a wall. The timing.
Yeah, this level 2 gank sucks.
It's a couple of seconds too early here, so Karsa knows he's being spotted out as he heads into the brush.
Well, he can walk into their blue, but I think he's going to die doing something like this.
Vertical jungling to begin.
He needs to be really careful.
The thing is though, Scout,
V5 need to fast push bot. Karsa needs to pull back, wait for them to go back bot, and then go back in again. Just like that, perfect.
JJ will actually knock it over the wall.
Oh no.
Well, can he steal it away with Smite?
Yeah, he's going to have to because Karsa's zoning him off, and as you say,
Auto Smite.
Sonic Wave needs to be the execute here as Photic walks on.
Oh, he doesn't have Smite.
Can't get away from the W, but
nice zone away by Photic.
Gets the blue buff anyway, and Photic with a free.
Okay, it's a buff.
Nice little move.
A buff's a buff.
Lane of V5 to make sure that invade goes well.
Yeah, it will mean that JJ misses out on the blue buff, can still get the rest of his camps, and the fact that you're running back and forth here as Carson means that he will be slightly behind when it comes towards just his own clear speed. I'm actually going to move back over towards his own blue buff on this top side. So a bit of a peculiar passing from Karsa will slow him down, but at least getting a little bit of control over EDG's jungle.
Who won draft?
Rookie also going to be trying to spot out the pathing from JJ. Top side. JJ still clearing, and Dag, you pull up a good point of Caster slowly getting back.
I think EDG's draft is a bit better.
Blue side, he has a 3-camp setup.
I like EDG draft a bit more, but V5 has really good single target damage and really good early to mid game, so if they get ahead, they'll probably just win the game. And if Kalista falls behind against Talia, Tom Kench, then Kalista can never play.
I mean,
so yeah, if V5 get ahead a little bit early, then I think it's just GG.
Almost gets it off the wing of the Valkyrie. Rookie not really having enough mana to continue the trade as well.
You're saying EDG has draft Kingdom? Yeah.
Getting hit up, but nothing more than that. So a good attempt here, Dagda, and Scout is able to hold his summoners as well.
The Unraveled Earth from Rookie just timed out as Cars came over the wall, so just a bit unlucky timing there, but Rookie should be able to push in this wave, get a bit of damage onto Scout.
Holy Rookie.
There's nobody really going to die here. It's just about trying to collapse this wave so Rookie can get the reset.
Rookie is just so good at Talia.
Though, means he's going to be able to just teeter along here for a little bit of time before he actually has to worry about resetting himself.
Well, we got 40 seconds till Dragon. Herald's going to be up in about 3 more. If I can count properly, I'd tell you about 3.5 minutes. And so far, same kind of pacing from our first game here in the series. Dag, we didn't get a chance to talk about, you know, Victory 5 and how they kind of place within this
mid-beast.
Because you did talk to me as Mako is spotted out on a ward here that Rookie is now going to be pathing away from. We didn't get to talk about what this game could actually be like if we do get in a full 5v5 situation, because you mentioned for EDG, okay, simple, there's a bit of front to back with
LP Gigacad LCK Gigamarklek Gigachat LCS Kekmark Lamont D Soft Cringe.
Shut the fuck up.
Does rely on Rookie.
He's dead. Oh, nice flash.
Forcing the flash, but Rookie's E is going to be super important because disabling Viper from being able to jump into fights because he's going to get CC'd, and preventing people like that, JJ as well, from being able to queue is going to be so crucial to controlling how these fights happen for V5. The biggest issue that I see for V5 is that there's not a ton of damage on their lineup, right? Talia doesn't do a huge amount. Photic is going to go the Umbra Glaive build, which means that he's not going to deal a ton of damage in these early stages, but their composition is definitely more focused around this mid game. So they need
okay, when is Vi 6 still far away?
Quickly, so the team
when Vi is 6, then he could get Rookie here maybe. Oh, he queued over.
That sounds like V5, but hey,
means he's fine. He's fine. Doesn't have Q.
Good timing here from JJ with the ward expiring that previously caught out Mako, and I think more importantly, it was the pathing from JJ that gets him over without being seen.
And this is what we're talking about, EDG having the ability to play for
don't know if they can contest this, unless Rookie gets to 6, or he just drops the wave and comes. Feels hard though. Whoever you're face checking, you're getting hooked.
Might be looking to see if he can get a steal.
Oh, Garcia is gonna go try to steal it. Oh my god, he got it. Insane. Holy, it looks so clean as well, so easy, and he got 6. Rookie got 6, and now Kalista can't jump. He has to flash out. Oh my god. Nice E-flash, but he needs more follow-up. No damage, no damage. Nice try. Nice Karsa.
It's Victory 5 who once again have victory in
a lot burned by V5. They used Tom sums, Rookie lost sums mid, Karsa sums.
But he queued over the wall, had an auto attack on Photic as well, so both Rookie and Photic got slowed when he rendered to stop them from being able to catch up to the fight, and EDG managed to escape. That was so close to going very, very differently though. See here, Karsa,
really nice steal.
JJ just doesn't have the burst damage that Karsa has right now to actually make this steal happen. We're still sitting on 450 smites as well because people haven't ran through their smite item yet. True. But watch the back of this fight, right? Everyone is incredibly slow here. Trying to run away on EDG. Watch Viper. There's the Q. One on Rookie, one on Photic. So they actually don't have the damage to catch up to this fight, so they can't kill off JJ. So really nice play by Viper to save the fight, even though it looked like it was already done for.
Well,
so first Drake, not the end of the world. Herald's up in 30. That's where the world will end in the LPL.
It's going to mean that EDG come away not too unscathed, but we're going to call out the summoner difference now as we're still seeing trading at the bottom lane. Let's pause that for the time being. Nothing's happening. A PP God, Rookie, Karsa now without summoners. As EDG
JJ's not 6 yet.
Viper, Mako as well,
he really needs 6 to be useful, and then just go mid. This Talia should just be one shot. Oh, maybe they can make something here.
not even relevant at this point because
No flash on Tam. Looks like he's free kill. They're gonna lose Herald for this kill.
The wall and the jungler's not nearby. It's just about
They should give it to Senna.
At this point. They want to give it over to Photic, and with the auto, unfortunately, they can't. Red buff secures first blood with another.
Okay, Karsa should go take his bot camps. He should know that he's on Herald. Ah, Kalista's trying to take away blue buff because he knows Lee Sin will try and take it. Looks like Kalista's doing blue.
By Photic and PP God to try and counteract some of the pressure that this Rift Herald for JJ can cause.
Hello, scouts now coming over the wall thanks to Rookie.
What is he doing, this Kalista? Yeah, okay, you got it. Yeah, Kalista took the blue because he didn't want them to be able to take it away. Smart here by Rookie, he knows the device around. And then Lee Sin's running great mid as well, so Rookie can catch his wave. Looks like he's safe, so now you go to Wolves. Good stuff.
So backed up, the kill for the Herald, 800 gold in the lead, but that'll even out itself as well. And I want to talk about what's next, because with the Herald play and Victory 5 starting to get active, it feels like this game is ramping up.
You need to try and snowball this advantage for Viper on bot side. Well, I'd say advantage. I mean, you need to get him an advantage on bot end, because this Kalista isn't in a position to be this kind of early to mid-game carry. And look, Scout has all the time in the world to come online if Viper is ahead, because Viper will then be an absolute menace for V5 to deal with in fights. Rookie, Carson, though, want to shut down Scout.
Yeah, Scout's walking in. Is it too late? No, he's stunned up. And
nice try. I feel like that could have been a kill, maybe.
Ready, so
if they were a little bit quicker.
From the mid-jungle duo and Dagda, it's a
if they were a little bit quicker.
Have a mid-jungle duo. It's set up not only players but champions.
No, I don't want to build your Lego 2,000 pieces with you.
You give up so much control on the map. But we're going for round 2 here.
No. Oh no, doubling down. The minion wave small but sufficient. The kick, the Weaver's wall is on the other side.
This mid-jungle is just so fucking good.
Victory 5, do it again as Assault Battery comes through, but Rookie has to flash away. The center ulti as well. Glacial Prism from Flandre, fantastic, but JJ has to flash away from the seismic shot.
Dude, Karsa Rookie is just so disgusting.
Now an ulti, a trade here for EDG as the 2v2 looks a little bit favored
V5 lose this.
But PP God still with the exhaust held on for now, as the kill trade is going to be a 1-for-1.
Okay, wait. F1 is starting apparently, so I'm going to put it on my second screen real quick. So it's a semi F1 live view. Flash. Wait, I'm going to mute my audio. Wait a sec. The audio is muted. Wait a sec. I'm just going to leave it on mute. Don't worry. Okay, there you go.
Maybe allow we turn them all into
there you go.
Dinosaurs here.
Alright, really good play. War jump, kick, over the wall. Rookie jumps on the other side. E down, can't dash. I mean, what more do you want from a mid-jungle? Good setup. Unfortunately for them, top had push and was moving down. Good secure by JJ. Good ult, good damage. JJ flashes the W here, really smart flash. Otherwise he would die as well.
It means that you don't actually get caught underneath the tower. And that damage could have been enough to get the another kill back for V5. Does mean though, with Dragon up, JJ doesn't have flash, doesn't have his ultimate available, so may need to take
2 plates in isolation down top. EDG have Herald, they probably want to use it bot.
Yeah, seems to be a little bit easier now as well.
I think they have really good mid to bot right now because Talia has no flash or stopwatch up yet. He will have stopwatch up soon for this Dragon fight, which is really important. Rich is going to be very late. I think V5, it's hard to fight this unless they can stall, because they have package and numbers advantage, and they have really good engage. So Karsa could get one shot. Yeah, it's one shot. Oh, nice eat, nice eat, really nice eat. Now Photic's fucked. Nice heal. PP God. Oh, Karsa. Oh no, he got... Oh no, he lost vision. It would have been a 5-man kick, he lost vision. Oh, he lost vision. It would have been a 5-man kick. It would have been crazy. Oh, that's unlucky.
In mortal danger of EDG.
It looked like it could have been an
that's so unlucky.
4v5 at the start, but without Rich there to follow up, the 4v5 is too strong. Karsa botching that kick as well.
Herald mid, plates, Dragon.
With Rift Herald, with Dragon, putting pressure mid.
That just sucks to watch, Dagda. Herald the gold. Oh, Karsa had such good attempts at an angle, but you know, it's just...
That's so unlucky. That vision loss.
Every Lee Sin main. Rich walking top side, but 2 members of EDG are here. Not too much he can do apart from walk safely up here. And we're going to look at how EDG mounted the gold lead now in this 5-on-5. Or should I say 4-on-5?
Good hook.
So the
good eat. Good flash by Photic. There's not much more they can do here. This kick here, slow-mo. Oh,
Karsa, I mean,
Oh my god.
tries to
Oh,
make
it would
the
be
flash happen,
delicious.
but ends up flashing over the wall, so loses vision on Scout.
Oh
So
man,
doesn't
if
get
they
to
kept
complete
vision,
the
that would have been
wind-up on
unreal.
the kick. And it means that then he ends up falling as well. So a bit messy from Karsa, flashing that little bit too far over the wall.
And it cost him massively here in the game. I mean, Victory 5 not only had to give up the Dragon Dagda, but have given up quite a lot of gold to this Corki to defy. I mean, more importantly, I feel like Viper's in a comfortable enough position where he doesn't have a massive lead, but EDG are making this game go swimmingly now with an even gold trade too. So when we talked a lot about the team fighting elements and how simpler it is for EDG, and remember you talked about the damage being limited.
Nice, cancelled it.
1v1 here on the
I think he just kills him though.
Backwards as well. He might be able to do it without Rookie.
Show me that Q.
Bringing him in as he cleanses
He doesn't actually. JJ gets out.
Sonic Wave not
Really nice.
second time around.
Really nice.
That extra summoner to catch up, so a bit unfortunate there, Dagda, but trying to
Wait, is the ALGS finals today?
This
This right? ALGS? Is it ALGS or
With
AGLS?
Riptown
What is it?
spawning as well. Karsa's ultimate will be up that a little bit sooner, so they're happy to try and trade that, but unfortunately just couldn't quite get the pick before Rift Herald's up. Rich, though, still controlling this topside matchup just with push. Maybe not so much
ALGS.
with CS.
Is Wimbledon on today as well? Is it the Wimbledon finals?
Blind on that top side of the map for Flandre. Flandre needs to back away from the turret, and that'll give it over towards Rich.
Dude, what else is on? Wimbledon finals, LCK, LPL, F1 race.
Well, Jed is now bot, so let's see how we can go with a
ALGS.
Photic and PP God as well, but Rookie is the roaming mid now with package not available for Scout.
Is VCT today?
Down, EDG pay that respect, they back away, and in the meanwhile, Rich earns himself first turret blood in what has been a pretty successful laning phase.
Is the Tour de France on today?
That means that you've now got this opportunity to use the Rift Herald at more important junctions, but EDG are collapsing on the bot side. Will be spot on the ward.
Women's Football World Championship?
But Rookie still yet to make his way down. He's dealing with the mid lane wave as JJ's going to be
CSGO is
spotted
Cologne,
here,
right?
Zoned out as well. The 2v2 and Photic and PP God happy to take it, but is it too far as Scout now comes down? TP going to be matched here as well by Rich. This is a choke with the Weaver's Wall in a good place to get one, but the Fate's Call even better.
There's so much happening today.
Engage and EDG get out without getting skirmished too hard.
The Weaver's Wall was nearly so close to being perfect, but that little bit too late means that EDG can scoot over the wall before it surrounds them. And now V5, no trade for the Rift Herald on top side. Flandre here, though.
Not offered.
Everything's on today.
Solo Herald the top lane by himself as a lease in and just pull out the inner.
Wait, is it
turret.
VCT
And
Masters
600
today?
gold Over to Casa. He's going to be a lot stronger than people will recognize. And yeah, an objective trade at the end of the day means a 1k gold lead as Rookie's moving up as well. But Flandre
Wild Rift Worlds, wasn't that yesterday?
Have to be a little bit careful. Rookie, I don't think it burst him though, so forget that. And Dagda, now we just wait again, don't we? A minute 10 till Dragon. It's your turn to set me up.
Well, I was going to say Rookie didn't need to TP up topside. Still has to reset to actually finish off his first item. By TPing top, kind of blown that summoner spell. Now it is a...
It's cheat day.
Spellbook, so it's not like
Is it a burger time? I already ordered my
I
Mackie
think he
D's.
could have held on to it, because it feels like for V5 right now, you needed to push top to then start to roam down towards the spot side. Now Rookie does get to contest, but Rookie now needs to reset and then walk out, which is going to take him a hell of a lot longer since he doesn't have that Weaver's Wall.
And he's still sticking up here for the time being. 35 seconds. Flandre back timing here. That's going to enable him to TP as well just fine.
Rookie doesn't even
Scout
have an
does
item
not
yet.
have the package though. That's worth mentioning.
Wait, is Cologne not a major? Is Cologne not a major for CSGO?
Behind on this one.
Or is Cologne a major? Is it a major?
Advantage Dagda, and we know denying a mountain.
Oh, it's not a
Dragon
major?
and a
Oh,
mountain
shit.
soul from EDG could be pretty important, as with a Sejuani, a Nautilus on your team, hell, even a Virite as a bruiser. Those stats going to be more worthwhile on the red side.
Flandre not TP.
It was once a major?
That was a big mistake. You had a window to actually punish the fact Rookie stayed around so long on that top side.
I thought it was a
They're
major.
going to look for it.
Yeah, they are. Devour comes through from PP God, so that's an ulti for a dredge line. A good start here for EDG Dagda, but will it continue?
Yeah, they have no
TP
eats, but
inside
good
the
damage on
jump,
Mako.
caught.
They don't have
Heal up
Callisto.
from Viper as well. Rookie just makes himself known, and I was wrong. Scout now has the package as we've waited enough time. Rich about to go Mega Nard,
Package
though,
is
and Scout
big.
still
Cars I
holding
could try and
on to
steal,
that,
but
over the wall,
he'll
no,
die for it.
stolen. It's actually Mako that gets
Okay.
it.
Oh,
As
nice
the
sidestep.
once again,
Oh,
the kick
God,
back
fuck, he
great,
fucked the
but
Q up.
It's a missed time.
I see what he tried to do there.
As Carsa's in the middle of it in front of
Carsa's
four
dead,
people, and
but Scout is gonna
Scout
die
for long
too.
enough while Rich
Not
gets
too
the
bad
ulti
for V5.
just to get the kill on Flandre. He
Nice
stuns
knock,
up,
that's
the
two.
side shove good too, and V5 continuing to go forward. They're not stopping the mobility. Coming in, clutches. Rookie has a lot to do with that fight, Dagda, but at least the Dragon for EDG was claimed in response.
Another dragon for EDG is so clutch in this scenario. Again, freezing that time frame as JJ will get away. But the fact that now EDG have claimed 2 and
Paris
this
is out,
a 1 for 2 trade will actually give EDG a bit more time to get Scout to scale into the game and get to that later point where they are just so much stronger. V5 though will claim this mid lane turret for themselves off the push. Looks like bot already going to go as well, with Rich taking that. So we'll see here. Nice attempt from
Karsa. He tries to kick flash Q.
This is really smart. Like, dodges that, flashes then with the kick, but the Sonic Wave goes wide.
No.
So
if his Q hits, this would be mega play.
JJ then gets out,
I don't know what Scout's doing.
Panicking, goes in over the wall.
I don't know what Scout's doing.
That kill where it really didn't need to happen. And from that point forward, then the slows are coming through to finish off Flandre. So messy stuff from EDG. The fact they got the dragon is the big saving grace.
I mean, I was wondering how he got over there. I thought, wow, Scout must have been thrown over. But
Psycho on Corky.
that was a package and a half, to say the least. So, yeah, messy stuff is the right way to put it, Dagger. And in this game, too, it feels like we are a little bit more closer than we were in the first one, right? V5 had themselves priority in all lanes. They took over in a mid-game, and it was over at 29 minutes in. For our match of the week, at least game number 2, looks a bit more competitive, and as you said, gave a timer hit with the dragon being taken, as JJ's taken an engage here, but Botic's behind him.
Okay, PP got nice flash.
Maybe it was
Can they re-engage this? They have Rich, but Rookie's too far.
Yet another summoner.
His ult just came up, though.
V5 weren't able to try and swing a counter punch there because Flandre still has TP and there is vision control down on that bottom side for EDG, so they could have gone towards a ward.
There you go.
Just too far away. So again, V5 kind of waiting and biding their time to find their moment.
What, people go as a mid laner? No.
A slight gold lead for themselves, about 3,000 gold.
There was a guy with God in his name who was a mid laner. I can't remember his name though. Godfrey? Was it Godfrey? I can't remember.
Try and play for the map control that this delete
Senna Souls, I'll let you know.
The advantages that Rich have offers them is the way V5 need to continue this game.
Gold V, yeah, I remember that copy pasta. What team was he on? I remember these copy pastas.
It feels like Rookie has still been denied, so you talk about playing through mid Dagger,
RNG, LGD,
kind of dictate the map for a little bit as well. As you said, the top side Talia before kind of hurt them a bit, you know, Rookie as well. When he's off to the side lane, EDG seemed to have this kind of response. And I'm curious to get your take on how this progresses over the next Dragon, because I think setup is crucial in games where we're talking
You guys remember
about
everything.
positioning for people like Rookie, but also for EDG and how they get set up with their front to back as well.
The Weaver's walls that haven't been on point are going to be the key to V5 trying to win these fights. You need to try and cut off members of EDG, specifically Viper, try and keep him out of the fight. He has no flash. Maybe you're looking at something where you can do a Weaver's Wall into Rich Meganar combo. Like, there's a couple of those that are around, but specifically, you need to separate the fights.
Oh, Glacial Prison again. PB God caught out. The depth charge stops the knockup. Botic says, let him die. EDG with a pick on the support, or should I say, the take carry. That's going to be a big one there, and a well-timed play from Flandre.
Wait a second. Is Rich going to get one back? No, he's not. But I think the big one here is, like, the pick is nice, but
doesn't get anything
in time for a dragon, right?
Yeah.
It's not actually that much of an issue there.
How many Caedrels does it take to finish Malzahar? Shut up.
Bot side off the pick for EDG. You're still hyper focused on this top side. So, I mean, it's great, but it means that you don't have some of these ultimates up right as this. Sorry, this dragon is about to spawn.
Yeah, 40 seconds until it comes up. Depth charge is the biggest one, right? Glacial Prison will be there. As we know, Sejuani doesn't really have a long CD on her ultimate at this point. But you're right, the depth charge will take a little bit more time. And 30 seconds until that dragon spawns means vision setup starts now. Rookie's on the bottom side of the map, but EDG with a 5-man group with the pressure through mid. And against
go with the gym,
man.
man.
This is a risky push because better future knockups coming through with Rich about to turn into the Meganar.
Good chunk.
EDG back away once again.
Helps a bit. Every little helps.
Priority here for a bit, Dagger, with 10 seconds until it spawns. And Rich, I feel like now into the Meganar.
Yeah, I think EDG should give this Drake. It's not going to be a soul game. It doesn't matter. Just get to mid-tier 1, unlock the map a bit.
12,000 kills in the LPL. Now that's a
they don't have package for this fight either, so fuck it.
Dragon is going to go down to V5. Maybe more important for the time being.
Yeah, and now EDG are going to lean over
Macromaniacs
as well. See what they can try and achieve up here. I don't know if there's going to be very much they can do apart from just clearing out vision.
Okay, well, they're going to force Nash, or what? Are they going to force top tier 1?
Are they just going to brute force Baron?
I mean, they're trying.
What are they doing?
Scout clears out the wave and he passed down. V5.
They're hoping V5 doesn't have vision, but they do. They have one ward.
Spot out Jejen.
Why is V5 walking up? Of course they're going to engage here. Okay, nice block.
He gets rooted up himself. V5 trying to buy space, but Rich was caught out.
Nice damage. Good Callisto. Rich might be fucked here. He needs to evolve. Yeah, he's gonna evolve. Okay, not bad, not bad. Okay, Rookie. Forcing the package. Wow. Close fight. Good block by PV God. Nice kiting by Rich. Good re-engage by Rookie.
I mean, the package being down is huge. You haven't really committed overly much here as V5. The wall, Weaver's wall being down will hurt them, though. So you got to make sure that you're not over-committing here. Although EDG don't really have a huge amount left in the tank. The only one that they have is that Bile.
And then V5, the ones who come out ahead. Wow. Despite the TP package.
Feels like they're paying a lot of respect right now, and because of that, the inner turret goes down, and V5 moved to 3,000 in the lead. Still sticking around for the time being, Dagda. You can see that they want to keep accelerating this game and look for those picks before EDG get more time in the sun and, you know, scale up as we talk about.
I mean, they're doing a relatively good job at the moment of trying to find that, but unfortunately, Rookie's wall there not quite able to teeter off against EDG. I wasn't sure if it was like setting up for Rich to go for the jump in with the wallop, but I think it was just that bit too far away, so they tried to offshoot at the last second in towards picking off scouts. So unfortunately, just a little bit messy from V5 in the engage, but tower's going down. They're still getting control of the map. 2 dragons for themselves isn't exactly where they want to be, but still gives them something that they can work on.
Well, EDG is setting up Baron Vision once again. At least Rookie coming in now might have another opportunity as Vault Breaker says no to that one. Blue buff picked up on the 2 items to Leah.
Well, the game's going to slow down a bit until next Drake. Both teams don't have a very great way to force Baron. EDG have a good way of securing it, but their turn is a bit one-dimensional and countered by stopwatches. V5 don't really have damage for Baron in the first place. Senna has 103 souls yet.
Well, let's see if EDG can try and stop that. I think the late game scaling starting to come through for them though. Scout, 2 items now completed. He's going to be getting up towards his 3rd relatively quickly, which makes things a lot easier for him. JJ going to start going towards a little bit of a tank.
He really needs Kraken Slayer, this Senna, to be useful.
The issue though is like Photic nearly getting up towards a ton of his items. Actually going to go for the Kraken Slayer build, which
does he have it in base?
Situation, I think you need someone who's
does he have it in base? Does he have it in base?
Having the Gwinsu's Rage Knife there as well means he's already getting that.
Nope, he was refreshing wards, I guess.
As well, which helps him out massively. So this is already looking pretty good.
EDG might start in turn. That ward is really good.
Well, it's looking good on both sides. It's a case of execution now in team fights.
Which is what I want to hear. Always what I want to hear, Dagda. And it's around the Baron buff. Dragon's not even close to spawning, about 1:40 away.
Guys, you can't get mad about the emotes. Shut up. Oh, yo, Flandre, whoa. Rich has red buff. You can chunk him quite hard here. Rookie's getting caught. Big mistake by Rookie. Very big mistake by Rookie.
Sucker punch to the jaw. There goes Rookie, and there maybe goes Baron with an advantage over to Edward Gaming.
Yeah, the Narv bar is meant to run out as well. So
well, here's the 4v5. I mean, it's really hard to steal this.
Yeah, dodging away from the
they have Callista.
Good one here from Rich. He's in a mini-Nar form for now, though. Remember, Scout with no package, but Rich trying to kite away. He's dodging the damage.
Oh, JJ cancelled Karsa. Oh, still nice kick, but not the best.
Turns into a 3-man. Karsa trying to break my
yeah,
voice,
V5 lose.
Manages, he dies down, and Rich still
V5 lose this. Oh, but they stopped the Baron.
Channeling up for now.
They stopped the Baron, that's all that matters. Nice try, but JJ really good reaction times. He saw the Lee Sin Q and then he instantly Q'd Lee Sin when he went for the insect onto Callista.
1 kill to stop the Baron, you're going to take that every day of the week. The fact that you got so much damage out of V5 and actually send EDG packet is incredible there. V5 now going to reset very quickly and start to move towards this next dragon in 30 seconds. Karsa being down though, no flash, no kick, means it's going to be a lot more difficult, and as you already said, just great play here from EDG.
Yeah, Rookie gets a bit caught here.
Has no idea what's about to come
nice pick by EDG.
JJ demolishes him as Rich is trying to deal with Flandre in the back of the Baron pit.
That was so clutch.
Oh, we got another fight.
We're back on the Rift again to fight. Weaver's wall burnt early this time.
Rich can't TP back in.
I don't know. Maybe Rookie's struggling.
He has fleet though, so he should hit Raptors. Yeah, nice. Hits Raptors because he has fleet. Good.
Struggling here since coming back as Victory 5 have to edge their way in, but EDG are a 5-man stack and Scout now has a GA as well, you can see. JJ just buying his time. Castle wants to steal with the Sonic Waves. Decides to shove, dodged away. Rich about to go on the Mega Gnar. He's getting cocky, but he's
Rich
not
is griefing here.
Rich doesn't have the HP
Okay,
bar.
evolved.
Flandre zoning him out. PP God trying to get engaged. Carson goes in the back line, but it's Dredge
Oh,
line.
Carson needs to get eat.
Mako is king. EDG's bottom lane.
Nice
denying
eat.
his PP God with a flash in.
Big flash
to
eat.
Save Karsa.
Oh, Karsa!
Back as well. Gets Scout as he
He's
runs
alive.
away with his GA still intact, but
Where's the damage? JJ's down.
But Viper leaping around.
Flandre is not going to die. Big hook is blocked. PP God's going to live as well. Oh, nice stopwatch by Rookie on the big one. V5's going to win this fight. Oh my god, this fight was incredible. There's GA. Oh, he got it. Nice flash. Rookie combo. Time it good. Time it good. Time it good. My man. Huge. Their team fighting is unreal. Their team fighting is unreal. Everyone played that fight to like almost limits of perfection.
Just barely clutching out. Now,
Everyone's playing like on the edge.
This could be risky. Scout not up.
The Lee Sin was playing on the edge. The Gnar was playing on the edge. He knew he needed to hold this position. The Gnar needs to fight for this position, otherwise Corki and Sejuani get too much space up here. So he's trying to force his way in here to take control of this area, knowing that he'll get Mega. Because he can zone away Flandre and try to block Scouts from being able to get around the wall. And then Lee Sin stopwatch, he gets... Oh, Baron. JJ can't steal this, right? No way. Oh, big Gnar ult. Into the double knockup. And the flashy, the eat as well.
This team screams mojo, baby.
Holy fuck.
God chases down Jer. The tongue lash from Licky Tongue wants a last taste. And EDG are thwarted from
Holy.
two sexy
Dude, V5 is so fucking good.
Rich's plays on the Gnar, saving the Baron. And you can see it there, as you called it. JJ trying to go over the wall with the assaulted battery. And Rich sails out of the pitch. Our pit winks at the Vi and goes, no, you're not getting in here.
This
Rich
was incredible.
Here, where you try and get the engage here from
So
JJ.
Rich jumps over to zone away JJ. Ults them into the wall. Tom Kench knock up onto 2, eats Rich, and then the Lee Sin 3-man kick. Oh, oof. And then the Sen ult and Talia combo. Wow, Talia Gnar is like V5's flavor. Build a wall, knock them into it. The Poppy does really well with it as well. Then you just stack CC. It just looks insane.
That throw out EDG's conditions out the window, right? We've got a Baron.
I really like this. There's so many metas, like top esports, Knight, 1-2s, Sylas on the spot. T1 first pick Gnar. V5, they play Gnar with Talia, Poppy. Crazy. I need to see top esports versus V5. I need to see it. Rookie versus Knight. I need it in my life.
Top side wave set up as well. And the Baron is going to start crushing the base. And EDG are now on the defensive path.
V5 going to start to see JJ.
He goes in, but Seismic Shove narrowly dodged away. Sonic Wave once again from
Karsa doesn't have stopwatch anymore, so he needs to be really careful. What the fuck is my audio popping up?
What could have been a 3-game series, now thwarted with another great wall. PP Gold with a
turbo wall into one shot. Standard stuff again. Potato, yeah, it's voice meter. So basically what that program does is it means when I listen to music, it gets filtered out of the VODs, so I can't get YMCA'd.
4 people with a wave channeling
good dive onto Sedge.
Now the next turrets are the next target. A Sonic Wave to connect, and Rookie and Karsa angling once more.
Oh, the package.
There from Scout on the back line.
Oh, that damage from Scout.
Scout's doing damage for Rookie.
He needs to hit Rocket. 1v2's them. It's on Photic. Photic has to carry. It's a 2v2. It's a bot lane 2v2 to determine the game.
The new blood.
Oh my god, the Senna damage.
You want to know how good they are? Look at your screens. It's V5 bottom lane all the damn day. Our 7-0 team, our flawless runners, our new world.
Oh, that nice predict by Tom.
You feel that confident saying as JJ runs.
Holy fuck, this Senna is insanely broken. 150 souls. Nice eat. They're making fun of them. Oh, Photic, you fucking madman.
Flandre may be tanky, but this duo's only got blood on their mind as they outclass the world champions of 2021. All you can say is that you hope to see this team at Worlds this year.
Oh, casting was really good as well. Props to Hysterics. Props to Hysterics. That was really good casting.